What's your excuse? Welcome to Marketing for Owners, episode 14. John here. Hello. What's your excuse? Now, as the great Tony Robbins, Anthony Robbins would put it, what's your story? All of us have excuses or stories for everything that goes wrong. We don't ever have one for everything that goes right, but we have it for when it goes wrong. But why? Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone fails at some point in their life. So why make excuses? Just admit it. Don't worry. Take the blame. Accept failure. Do not think that you have to pass the blame. Blaming someone else is not fair. And unfortunately, I got bad news. When you're the boss, it's your fault. You know the phrase, the buck stops here? That's B-U-C-K, not spelt like my name. And it stops at the top. It's your fault. When they say heads will roll, it's yours. But heads don't have to roll. Things that go wrong just need to be fixed. But I want you to think of it as, when I say your fault, that's looking to blame someone, and you're going to blame yourself. Don't blame anyone. If something goes wrong, or rather if something doesn't go right, then it just needs fixing. If it's something that others have done, it can be done. It just needs fixing. Don't bang yourself about for not getting it right the first time. Don't blame others. If what you've got to think is, did I give them the adequate training? Did I explain it properly? Are people doing it in the way I was hoping? Because if they are, if you've given the adequate training, if they're doing it in the way that you wanted it doing, and it didn't work, you need to think of another way, and you need to have another go. Perhaps first time lucky didn't work for you, perhaps second time will. But if people did not do it in the way you wanted, then you didn't explain it properly. It's down to you. If you want your company to succeed, to grow, you have to lead from the top, and you cannot apportion blame. You must accept that it's you. But like I said, don't worry about the term failure. Failure is just a path to success. Failure is trying something over and over until you get it right. Personally, I don't think there's any such thing as failure. I think there's two. There's not having succeeded yet, or giving up. I don't think there's any such thing as failure. So consider that the next time you want to blame. Now, being a Thursday, it's time for our Drive Time podcast recommendation. And this week, I have a fantastic one. Now, they last a bit longer. They're about an hour, but they are packed with content at a podcast called I Love Marketing with the fantastic Dean Jackson and Joe Polish. They have great banter. Dean is an incredibly clever guy, but he always seems to be having the mickey taken out of him by Joe. Joe's got a bit of a wicked, dry sense of humour. He could almost be English. But the marketing is, their information, undeniable. So go look it up. Go look it up on iTunes. They've got a website, ilovemarketing.com, and you can listen to them there. I recommend it. This show is sponsored by the people at New Rainmaker. You can find the link on the website in the podcast section on any episode. Rainmaker is the platform that not only stores this podcast before it goes to iTunes, it powers our whole website. Go take a look. That's it for today. See you soon.